Hello guys, today I want to show you something cool with Livewire and AI. I recently saw this tweet by this guy, Jerome Paulos, who created a pretty cool project of scanning receipts from shops, for example, and getting the total amount of how much was paid using OpenAI GPT-4-Vision API. And this is not free, by the way, but I will get to how much it cost later in the video. So I want to show you how it works. I've tested it myself with my own receipts, and I will show you is it accurate, again how much it cost, and also we will see the code with Livewire and calling OpenAI API. First, let's take a look at the actual video, 9 seconds on Twitter, how it worked for Jerome. So he uploaded his receipt and received the total amount and category automatically. Scan, and this is the result. Cool, isn't it? And the repository is free, public on GitHub. This is Laravel project. That's why I'm shooting this video. I've tested it out myself, and this is how it looks on my local server. And this is the Laravel code. It uses Livewire. I've tweaked it a bit so it would work easier for me, but basically route is Livewire component, new receipt with validation for file upload with form object from Livewire 3, and this is the main method, autofill. And this is a bit of a fake demo because the author just left the URL for his exact image, and I've tested it also with URLs from online, because this is how you query the OpenAI API with URL of the image. In reality, it should be probably uploaded with Livewire to the server, then you get the URL and then paste it here. So first I've tested it with random URL receipt from Tesco UK shop, and the receipt looks like this. Just googled a random receipt, and let's see how it works. So I upload this image from Tesco, then scan appears here, and if I click that, there's CSS animation here, and I will show you that in a minute, and in 5 seconds or so we will see the result of scanning. It actually took a bit longer than the original video, but it got the result, where the receipt is from Tesco, correct, the total amount, and the category which is guessed from the items. Now, I'm not sure why, but the amount is not correct. It should have been 55.30, but for some reason it's 54.70. I assumed that the pound sign was read as 5. Let's see the actual prompt now. One of the most important things actually when working with AI, with OpenAI or other models, is the correct prompt, formulating the question in the right way. So we load OpenAI as a client, we have OpenAI package installed, and then we start a new chat, and this is the model Vision Preview, which scans the images, so the prompt is not only text, there is a text. So system, return only JSON without any markdown formatting or additional text, and then user content is extract data from this receipt. Let's actually close the sidebar so you would see everything. Return only JSON, return the data in this format. If you are unsure, set this to empty string. Do not attempt to calculate it. So this is how detailed should be the instruction to the large language model. And then you pass the URL as image URL. And then as a result, you get the JSON, and then you process that with HTML decode, JSON decode, and the result should be, if it's accurate here, data stored, data amount, data description, and data category, which is looked up in the database. And then also we calculate how much it costs with response usage. It also gets sent from the API response, and we can see that visually. Here down below in small letters, we paid 1.1 cents for this one request, which took 10.8 seconds. Now I've also tried with my own receipt from this morning when I went to a local coffee shop in Lithuania. This is my receipt. Here you can see it's in Lithuanian language, at least partially. But let's see if it scans correctly the total amount of 6.50 euros in this case. And also, as you can see, the image quality is not that good. It was just a quick shot from my phone, and I deliberately didn't try to make the quality better just to test the model whether it was accurate. So we upload this image and we scan, and let's see the result. And here's the result. As you can see, 6.50, correct. The receipt is from Return Convenience Lithuania, which is on top, which is correct. It's just the official name of that coffee shop. and the category is meals. And also it even populated the description, the text description, beverage and food item, which is correct. I ordered coffee and a cookie for my daughter. So yeah, overall pretty impressive how you can scan the receipts with Laravel, powering OpenAI Vision model via API with Laravel package. But again, it's not free. It costs roughly 1 cent, I guess, per receipt, which may sound like a lot if you are doing that massively. For like 100 receipts, it would be already $1. But compare that if you would pay a person to enter the same information manually, and I guess you would pay that person more than $1 per 100 receipts. That said, of course, you would need to hire the person to double check the accuracy. This is in general my experience with AI and OCR and ChatGPT. You should not expect 100% accuracy, and it should be double checked anyway by a human. But of course you can increase the accuracy with, again, correct prompt, more quality image, and maybe more custom code before the scanning. Now, a few more things to add. As I mentioned, there's CSS animation, and this was the most popular question in the replies to the original tweet, like this one. And this is the code, animate scan, and it's also a part of the repository, and I will link that in the description below. And another thing, one of the replies was from Helge, who forked it and also created per item, so item price and quantity extraction with his own package. So this is the new code for new receipt scanning for items, and the main difference is this one. So instead of putting OpenAI request just like that, there's extractor package with fields that you want to extract with model and then result assigned here. So extractor is a package created by Helge, Laravel package, for data extraction by AI like OpenAI. So if you are into extraction of data from OpenAI, you may check out the package extractor, and I will link that as well in the description below. And if you are into AI and want to learn more, I recently started, for those of you who haven't seen, pythonmldaily.com as a website and also a YouTube channel, Python ML Daily. And quite recently, I published another example of OpenAI, which is chatbot with GPT, kind of like ChatGPT, but with Python. So you can take a look at that, and I will link that in the description below. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.